Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about 5 healthy habits you need to be doing. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because there's so much information out there in the fitness world on the perfect workout program and the perfect diet and what supplements you need to be taking, and people are spending so much time and money trying to figure out the perfect routine on how to reach their goals. But the truth is, if you're not doing the basics, none of those things are going to help you. So you can have the perfect workout routine and the perfect diet and track your macros every day and track your weights and have a super structured program. But if you're not doing these 5 things, you're not going to reach your goals. So let's get into it. So number 1 is to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Ideally, you should have 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, but if you can at least get 6 hours of sleep, that's super important for reaching your goals. So if you have a fat loss goal, a lack of sleep is actually going to increase your hunger hormones, which is going to make it more difficult to eat in a calorie deficit. It's also going to negatively impact your recovery, so your workouts are not going to go as well. So if you're trying to build muscle or increase your strength, you definitely can't do that if you're not sleeping enough. And it's also going to increase your stress levels. So if you're not getting enough sleep, your cortisol may be increased, which we know stress has a really negative impact on the body. So again, that's not good for whatever your goals are. So making sure that you're waking up and going to bed at the same time every day to help establish that schedule will keep your body on track and help with your energy levels and everything that we talked about before. So it can be helpful to kind of have a wind down routine before you go to bed. Make sure that you're not watching TV or on your phone or have super bright lights. It also helps to not eat a super heavy meal before you're going to bed, and try not to have caffeine 8 hours before your scheduled bedtime. So all those things will help you regulate your sleep schedule to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, which will help you reach your goals. So number 2 is to make sure that you're drinking enough water. Water is obviously super important for your body. Your body is mostly made up of water, and it's involved in pretty much every bodily function. So if you're not drinking enough water, your body is not going to be able to perform at its best, and it's not going to help you reach your goals. So as a baseline, most people should be drinking about 3 liters of water per day. And then if you exercise, you can add on an additional liter for every hour of exercise, plus another liter for the hour after you exercise. So that could add up to anywhere from 3 to 5 liters a day, depending on what your activity level looks like. And if you live in a super hot climate, you could actually increase that even a little bit more. And that's just gonna help make sure that everything in your body is functioning smoothly. So number 3 is to make sure that you're getting in daily movement. The easiest way to do this is to just set a step goal. So the actual goal will be different person to person, depending on what your daily life looks like. So if you work an office job, it may be 6,000 to 8,000 steps a day. If you work a job where you're on your feet, it could be 12,000 to 15,000 steps a day. But just making sure that you're moving throughout the day is going to be really beneficial, again, for whatever your goal is. It can help with digestion, so you can go on a quick walk after each meal just to make sure that your digestion is moving properly. Staying moving throughout the day is also going to really help your energy levels. So if you feel like you're super tired all the time, getting up and getting moving to just get the blood flowing in your body can help to kind of wake you up and increase your energy. And it's also a really good way to decrease your stress levels. So you don't have to go to the gym and do a hard workout every day, but just make sure that you're moving around throughout the day and not just sitting and staying stagnant. This is also really helpful if you have a fat loss goal, because it can increase your NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically just means that you're burning more calories throughout the day, which can increase your calorie deficit and increase your fat loss. So number 4 is to get in a protein source at every meal. Protein is super important no matter what your goal is. If you're trying to lose fat, protein has a higher thermic effect of food, which means you burn more calories to digest protein compared to carbs and fat. And it's also the most satiating macronutrient, which means it will keep you fuller for longer and help keep you in a calorie deficit. And then if you have a muscle building goal, protein is the building blocks for your muscles. So if you're not eating enough protein, your body isn't gonna have those building blocks to create the muscle from. And last but not least, number 5 is to do some sort of strength training 3 to 4 times a week. So strength training has so many benefits. It can help to increase your bone density. So as women, we tend to have osteoporosis later in life, which is a decrease in bone density. Strength training can help counteract that and prevent that. It also just helps you be stronger, which makes your everyday life a little bit easier. You can perform everyday tasks like carrying in your groceries or doing random things around your house. It just makes all those things a little bit easier if you are stronger. Having more muscle mass also helps to increase your metabolism. So if you have a fat loss goal, that's really helpful because it's actually increasing the amount of calories that your body burns at rest. And if you're looking to have a lean or toned physique, you need to have that muscle mass underneath to give you that shape. Otherwise, you can lose body fat, but you're not gonna get the shape that you're looking for without the muscle underneath. These are the building blocks of a healthy lifestyle. So you have to have these things down before you get into the specifics of programming and specific macro tracking and supplements. None of those things are gonna help you if you're not doing these first. So start with this. You can actually see a lot of progress just by incorporating these 5 things. So it's a really simple way to get started and make sure that you start off on the right track. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can leave a comment down below of what other videos you'd like to see from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.